I'm Doug.
And I'm Cathy.
And this is Maggie Mae. Join us as we follow the moon. Join us today in Casa Grande, Arizona. This is a neat little town and a very diverse group of things we're going to get to show you today. We're actually standing at the neon sign park. We'll show you more of that as we go along. But sit back and relax and enjoy the tour.
Thanks.
What better way to start off the morning than breakfast?
Absolutely.
And the cookie jar has been there for quite some time, although Cathy found out that this used to be an old gas station.
A gas station. I felt it on the inside. It just felt like a gas station. I felt cars.
This is a classic little downtown diner. They do breakfast up until 10:45 in the morning, and then 10:45 until they close. They do lunch, which is normally around, as their sign says, 3-ish. So we got started with some juice and hot chocolate. We both had biscuits and gravy.
It was good.
And the hash browns were some of the best I think I've had. So really a good start to our morning.
A very cute building, and look at that. The pastries,
the bakery, the cookies. Everything fresh baked there. And then it was time to get out and walk around the downtown, and it's certainly not one of the biggest downtowns that we've seen, and we've seen the old west downtowns, but this is like a 50s downtown. It was really kind of neat. The theater there I thought was just really, really cool.
Don't let the lack of cars on the street fool you. The place was busy.
Yeah, especially first thing in the morning and then later in the day. We were doing the downtown a little bit towards the early afternoon, I guess. And
it's siesta time.
That's right. Lots of cute shops. That one was actually voted the best specialty shop.
The area is really beautiful too.
Yeah, it is.
Very well kept.
And it's surprising, it is full of olive trees.
Yes.
We'd never seen them.
I've never seen olive trees grow anywhere in the United States.
But this was in December, and you would see the olives laying on the ground under the tree, little fine foliage and little ripe olives. There's a downtown grocery. That's something you don't see often. And there's a lady pushing a shopping cart. It's still open and for real. And the big food city is just down on the main road, maybe a mile and a half from that one. Love that 61 Cadillac sitting out there. That was a little consignment shop that was all to benefit the Humane Society. This was neat. There's a lot of murals and a lot of paintings in town. And this one is called The History of Casa Grande. And it's broken up in different times. Whether it is the very beginnings of the area, you'll go on to the next, which is a later section, and you'll start to see how the people changed. You'll see that blue water in there. There was a big flood, I believe, that hit in 1908. And then on up into more modern times.
It really is beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
And those plaques were helpful.
Yes. Now, this is the Museum of Casa Grande. We got drawn to this because of the building itself. And it's only open a few days a week from noon to 4. It didn't happen to be open the day we were there. But we did get an opportunity to at least see the building and the grounds. And that would be definitely a do-over for us. The building itself is on the National Register of Historic Places.
You can tell looking at it. That thing wasn't put up yesterday.
No, it's beautiful. And sitting up there on top of the roof is this buzzard. You can see him right there on the corner of that building. His name's Buzzy. He's the mascot of downtown Casa Grande, And we'll probably see him turn up a few more places as we go around
He
town.
was everywhere.
Yeah. Now, this was called the Sunset Murals. It's on the Sunset Building, and it's basically just a little tour through the town.
There were murals everywhere.
Very nicely done,
Yes.
too. And they were almost all of them about the culture and heritage of the town and the area.
This one I thought was neat.
Yeah, this is called Doors to the Past. And they have put doors along the side of this building. This was actually a Merle Norman store back in the day. And all of these doors represent different businesses or different parts of the community. They've even painted stair steps below the doors. Some have the canopies over them.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Very beautifully done.
This is a little alleyway, and it is just called the alley.
Yeah, the alley.
And they put street lamps up along the one side of it, painted storefronts on there.
Even the desert.
Yeah. And on the wall facing that is a little guy running along the side of the alley. This is really one of the biggest claim to fames of the downtown is the neon sign park. If you notice up on top of that sign, there's Buzzy again.
Yeah.
And as you enter it, you go past the windmill. And this was actually put up by a family. I don't know if it was actually from their family farm, but it was a farming family that had this put up. There's Buzzy. Buzzy also has some friends around town. You'll see down at the bottom there.
There's a roadrunner.
There's a
right?
roadrunner.
Yeah.
As you go in towards the sign park, there's Buzzy again.
I don't know how many there are throughout town.
I don't know either. They said there's a majority of them are around the sign park here, and we did see quite a few of them. This sign park is historic neon signs from around the town, and a few of them from scattered around the town. Right there on the front of the plaza building. You see them perched up there on the corner. But these signs are all, there's a few from the late 40s, mostly from the early 50s. And they've all been restored and are on display. I love the tailgate benches they have around the park. And you can also make a donation to the park, and they'll put your information on a license plate there.
That's pretty cool.
Of course, Cathy liked the Photoshop sign.
Of course.
The Dairy Queen also had the drive-through cones, and the drive-through cones were from one location. The Dairy Queen sign was from another one.
Shoes. My favorite place.
There you go.
I like the cameras, but shoes.
But the signs have all been fully restored, and it even has the little Burma shave signs going down along the sidewalk. But I'm sure you're looking at this thinking, as cool as these are in the daytime, do they work at night? And the answer to that question is a resounding yes.
Absolutely.
They come on at dark, and they are on until 11 p.m. each night.
I love it. A little bit of Vegas there.
Oh, yeah. They've got a large parking area right down here by this.
Oh, yeah.
Arizona Edison. And it was one of those motion signs that different parts light up at different times. Valley National Bank.
I like that kind.
Yeah, that was really neat. And that one, the arrow blinked around it. I had kind of forgotten how neat these neon signs were, and especially when they used the neon to kind of set things in motion. It was really, really neat. That one again had motion to it, that you could watch the arrow chase.
Photoshop has a whole different meaning now.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we're improvising a little bit with car headlights, so if you hear the car in the background, that's why. But we wanted to bring you this at night. And Cathy, what did you think? From breakfast through walking the town during the day to seeing the neon at night, what did you think about our day in Casa Grande?
I really love it here. This is such a cute little place.
This is a town that has taken their quirks and not only embraced them, but made them bigger.
That's right.
And it really gives this town a fun atmosphere.
It sure does.
And we're looking forward to spending a little bit more time around here. So with that, if you've enjoyed the video, leave us a thumbs up. We appreciate it. If you haven't already subscribed, watch for the button up here in this corner at the end of the video. You can tap that button, ring the notification bell. You'll know when every video comes out.
And thank you for following us as we're following the moon.